But when you know what God wants you to do, also make inquiry about when he wants you to do it and how he wants you to do it. In First Chronicle chapter 30, verse 32, about the sons of Issachar, they had understanding of what Israel ought to do per time. In the New Testament, it's not exclusive preserve of a tribe. It is your entitlement to know what you ought to do per time. Remember, in one of our teachings, we said that the word of the Lord is a lamp unto your feet as a light unto your path. It tells you what to do now and what to do later. So the same God that tells you what he wants to do with your life is also able to tell you when he wants to do a particular phase and when he wants to do another phase and how he wants to do them. Let us look into the scriptures and consider some people that we are conscious about timing and they got it right. The first one was David. In First Chronicles chapter 14, from verse 15 to 14, Moses had war to fight. The Philistines came against him, but being a man of the spirit, he didn't just go out, marshal out with his armies. He inquired from the Lord. He asked God, should I fight this army? And God told him, attack them. And he didn't stop there. God told him when to attack. He said, when you will hear the sound of a going above the mulberry tree, then you march out against the enemy. There are two instructions there. Instruction number one is attack. The second instruction is when you hear a sound is when you should do the actual attacking. If David knew he was to attack, but attacked at the wrong timing, I can tell you he will lose the battle. And he will come back asking, God, but you asked me to attack. So it's one thing to know what God wants you to do, but go the extra mile to know when you should do what. Another man that was sensitive with timing was Elijah. In 1 Kings chapter 17, from verse 1 to 7, there was a time of drought and famine. And God spoke to Elijah and said, go to the brook Cherith, for I have prepared a raven there to feed you. Elijah was there, and the raven will bring meat for him in the morning and the evening, and he drank from the brook. Everything was going well. By verse 7, the brook dried. The timing for the brook was over, and God spoke to him again. He didn't stay there. He kept listening to God.